Hello, friends and strangers, and welcome back to Expedition 33. Still on this, not a search, but on the way to Gestral village. The last time ended with unlocking the shortcut back, which I'm not entirely sure how useful that actually will be. Well, that's probably the village. Or at least a part of it. Okay, who made that bell? That does not look like all the other things that the Gestrals made, so where's that from?
Zombie alert! Zombie alert! Ultimate weapon! Kawa umano. Bogi bogi, ultimate sakapatate. Bogobo, fighto. Odin, loku.
They sound like kids.
We must be getting close to the village.
Engarde, what you do? Bagi, ultimate creazione.
Kinda looks the same as all the others.
Invisible. Invisible.
Hey, don't get cocky, Maya. Look at its equipment. That looks a lot more dangerous than the others. No, seriously.
Well, we're right into it. Now it's actually holding the shield up, and we had that moment with the other one with the shield. So we have to test some things. Okay, no, this shield doesn't seem to really do... Okay. We're not really gonna get that. Or maybe we... I don't want to just wait around. But it is kind of just the same. It really doesn't look that different.
Feel the burn.
Oh. Can you do that again? So we can shoot your shield arm? Probably not.
Thanks. On me.
But I think the strategy is pretty much just burn stacks. And I did not... Well... That was so much faster than I expected. Okay, now it has its shield raised. So now I'm guessing we're doing much less damage, yeah. Can we hit the arm? Not really? Nope. No, not at all. Why does it give us a different the normal targeting indicator if it doesn't allow us to actually do anything with it? Well, anyway, I feel like we have to heal who cannot heal. Mael needs it the most. And then it is a question of, are we trying? I mean, it doesn't do much while... That was good.
Brace yourselves.
It's not that... I love how much I struggle with... This is too fast. This is not fast enough. And then I do the exact opposite next time. It's perfect. It's absolutely glorious.
No margin for error.
But we have to. We have
This
to
will hurt.
keep alive. It still has its shield raised and we can't like get past it. So I'm not sure. We could go for the very big, the Floret Fury. The very big attack. I don't think that's really going to do that much. I think we should just try to get to the point where we can maybe break it. That is...
Please survive.
I mean, 2 out of 3 is something. We actually don't have enough AP. That's really annoying. But again, I kind of feel like we need to heal. Otherwise things will go bad. The only one we have that can break for you would be the Rock Slide. Maybe we should try to slow it. Because it gets multiple action. Maybe that would be helpful. Even though, yeah, it is somewhat helpful. It's maybe not the greatest, but it is helpful enough. Well, Floret Fury. Didn't do that much damage, but we should be able to... Okay, one shot is not enough. That's somewhat annoying. Kind of really hoped that that would be maybe enough to get it off. Okay, so when we break it, we have to break it. And then afterwards have someone who can shoot multiple times so we can get the shield arm away. Should I heal? I feel like potentially we may really need it. Okay, this time we at least got that right. Okay, we're getting better. We're getting the hang of it. That's already pretty good. But that's also, for now, kind of it. We're gonna heal again, which is maybe not necessarily the greatest thing. And honestly, we should just keep up all the fire. Because again, burn does pretty good damage. And will just help us out, because it doesn't seem to be reduced by the shield. So overall it feels like a very good thing to do. Maybe we could... Okay. I haven't really tried out Shatter, but I mean the break bar isn't full, so I'm not sure how great that is. Part of me wants to use Powerful to get the extra damage, even though we're not gonna really be doing too much with it. Also, I feel like I should use counters more. But I mean, parrying and counter because, well, we have the extra passive for extra counter damage and I just haven't used it at all. Okay, this time we break.
Precision.
This time we can probably knock your arm off. Now that is gonna be something. Oh, we just made him angry.
Get ready.
That is a complete different timing than the cannon, so it's another moment of just pure... I don't know how I'm supposed to do that. I also haven't used thermal transfer yet, which is another ability that we got, and I was like, oh, maybe it's useful, but actually I haven't really made use of it. Right now, for the most part, I just think all the fire, all the burn attacks, they just are some of the most useful slash some of the most destructive, because look at that damage. That's so much. I'm also seeing a trend that I perfectly stop my episodes right before the final bosses. Maybe I should try to make one episode just a tiny bit longer so that we can get out of this rhythm and I can like do a full thing so that the final boss is actually at the end of an episode.
Garbage!
Chef.
Gorgla, lumma via faittoru, kottara Gestral, kamivori, obinna. Gorgla femikola nissu, pukki.
Is this like a scrapyard? But again, these are like wooden puppets, so that's kind of... Also the way this looks like they're like partially, sometimes full things just buried in here. What are these gestrals really? Also maybe something extra over here.
We can use that.
I find it very interesting that Gustav says they're like children, because like, well, yeah, they are, but like, they are from fairy tales that you know, so shouldn't you have some kind of idea that these may not be super mega serious people? Shouldn't you potentially have an idea, a general idea of what these could be? Or maybe the stories are different. Maybe. That could be. I just find it interesting that the initial part of it is like, oh my god, these literal fairy tale creatures actually exist, and now it's like, huh, they're like children, like with complete and utter like no understanding at all. Okay, we're getting more stun and break stuff. We got a extra break damage from the boss. And now we got to do more damage to stunned enemies. And I mean, for that boss, definitely trying to break it was definitely the goal, to get rid of the shield. So probably for some other enemies that's also gonna be very important. But I don't really know what I'm gonna change right now. Also, it has been a day. I want to very quickly look over here, just because... Did we go everywhere? Did we go like in absolutely every direction from this? We came from here, yes, but did we... No, we were that direction. I'm pretty sure we... Or were we? Actually, now I'm not sure. And I've maybe thought I could squeeze past, but that is not the truth.
Brace yourself.
Well. Okay, not attacking the shielded one because it counts. We know that now. Oh, recovery takes 3. Okay, that's... do something. I feel like we actually have to make use of some of our items for once.
Ready to parry.
Brace yourself.
Oh, that was the final one. I thought it was like, because it missed, it was like falling over. Which it definitely was not, but that's just what it looked like. You also have like a weak point there, but you can't shoot it, right? You can't like squeeze that in there? No. Not really.
Please survive.
Welp.
Caught up.
Some of those attacks that the enemy don't have... How do I say it? Like in this case, it's a hidden blade for this one, right? It's a... The attack is not visible until they actually do it. Some of those are really weird in their timing, like they're incredibly strange to actually see. Okay, we don't have healing anymore. Well, you can heal yourself. Wrong button. You can heal my ass. And then we can probably finish this off.
Dodge, Gustav.
Like, I don't know.
Danger.
God dang it. I'm always too late on that. Like, not super much too late, but like a millisecond too late. And it is constant.
Gustav, don't die.
No margin for error.
I don't want to attack you while you have your shield up, because we know that that's bad. We only have attacks. We don't have items, so... For the first time ever, I'm gonna
Danger.
use the skip turn.
Let's spill some ink.
I should not even have gone here. Well... It's time that we actually use items for the first time. We're actually gonna finally do something. That's not a raised shield now, is it? And we're stunned, so we can't dodge. This is perfect. This is amazing. Yes, I want to retry. Like, I just did a boss fight that went not necessarily perfect.
I'm ready.
Ready to parry.
Ready to evade. Danger!
God dang it. This time I knew it was coming. And I did the thing that I always do, which was act too early. No, actually do that again. I want to see if I can shoot that arm off. Maybe? Need to maybe aim a little bit higher. I don't know about this. This feels very weird to have it like that, where it's like we're,
Not looking good.
so to speak,
Ready to go.
waiting for an enemy.
Ready to parry. Parry it!
Okay. Okay. But don't like, we're waiting for an enemy to do something. Which is just feeling a little weird. Instead of actually doing something ourselves. Okay, we already know that we probably will get hit again, so preemptive healing. And then we can just
On me.
go with the extra fire. And fail another wonderful attack, because that is just what we're doing. Oh, now you're only doing that. So that is probably a reason why we should not do that. So only if we hit you and now you're going to do the counterattack? Interesting.
Feel the burn.
Well, like actually very
The
interesting.
dance begins.
That you can shoot it potentially and not trigger it.
On fire.
Because that does potentially mean, just for the future, that there could be enemies where we might really only be able to shoot them to do damage. Can we just do this? Well, that's what we have these for. I just wanted to look over into this direction because I was not sure if we went here. And, well, would you look at that?
63rd, Damien. Damn it! I can't believe we crashed into this. Whatever this massive thing is. So much for Gerald's vaunted reinforced front plates. I can't believe we have to abandon the cars already. We're nowhere close to the Paintress. I'll definitely have a concussion. I could have sworn I saw some Gestrals running out of that thing. I'm definitely hallucinating. Damn it, Hector. I told you to slow down!
It's a more old school looking car. Which, I mean, we're in a fantasy world, so the time reference of real world stuff is... Where is the thingy? Okay, no, you are the thing that we're supposed to open up. How do we get up there? Where's the last one? Can we just... No. Okay. We're gonna have to look around for that a little bit. Is the other one here, or is it maybe up there with the thing? Seems to be maybe up there. Ooh, there's an entire little path here that I haven't seen. I thought the tree glowed a little. Maybe that's just weird sunlight. Like how the lighting just tended to be. I know we actually just like finished something. I should have maybe gone here before we even took on the boss fight, but oh well. It is what it is. More platforming. My favorite. Not. Like, really not. Okay, where's the third one then? So we had one there, we had one there. Is the other one also down there, or is it maybe somewhere else around the corner? Maybe it's down here? I could see that. Like literally down here, somewhere on the side or something. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Kinda wanna actually take a look on the other direction. I have a feeling if the others were down there, then the third one might also be. So one up there, one hidden in there, and that alone is like a little bit... Oh, you are sneaky. Oh, that is. And now I feel like I need to destroy every single little box and crate or whatever I find in terms of destructibles. Because, I mean, you see that? It glowed a little again. I think it's just the lighting. I don't think it actually means anything, but it really looks like it is like something we can interact with or so. But let's see what we get here.
This will be useful.
Actually, yeah. Should have used those before the fight. Okay, but now I think we actually maybe have been everywhere. Or not. I have been nowhere, actually.
Well, that will help.
That is... We came from here, yes. All the kites... We definitely walked past this. Can we get down there? I mean, not from here probably, but... Maybe... climbable? No. Okay. No, I don't think we had any extra areas before. But I remember that one that looked like a way to go, and I remember that I didn't really go there. I should have gone there first, but I quite honestly, I didn't expect a boss fight. I was more actually expecting to just, you know, find the village and actually Maybe just have cutscenes or like dialogue with the Gestrals, but that's it. I didn't... Maybe then after a boss fight where we got to like defend the village or something. I don't know, like a cliche of like we prove our worth, which I guess we did by defeating their ultimate creation. What exactly are those things? I don't know, they're like a mixture of wood and sock puppets. Oh, and now we're back in the overworld. That's a bit weird, actually. Like, we just go back to the... I don't know, that feels a bit strange, but okay. This looks like something where we can't go through. Probably after whatever the next thing is we do, it opens up. Everything so far that we have gone through on the overworld is something like this, where we go in on one side, we come out on the other. Is that how the entire world is made? But we're gonna go camp first, because maybe we have things to do. Hello, dear curator. Ah, upgrade weapons. Was that there the last time and I just didn't see it? Weapon upgrade. A list of available weapons for the current character is shown on the left of the screen. It can be sorted by power level alphabetically. Okay. Weapons are the main source of attack power. Passive effects from weapons can't be learned as Lumina and are only active if the weapon is equipped. Weapons also scale their damage from some of your attributes. For example, a weapon that scales with agility means that the more agility the character has, the more damage the weapon will deal. Its scaling power is defined by the associated letter ranking from D to S. And it doesn't specify how these really work, but I think I've already partially figured it out. What was it? Every like 6 points it seems to take effect. The curator can upgrade your weapons using Chroma Catalyst. Upgrading weapons increases their attack power and scaling. And can unlock new passive effects at specific rarity levels. Weapons of different qualities require different Chroma Catalysts to be upgraded. Interesting. So right now we're using the physical one. We only have one that's not... Oh yeah, and I wanted to see how this holds up at like level 4. We don't get to look at the extra abilities that they have here. But again, I kind of wanted to upgrade this just to see like what it possibly would look like, and it has much higher damage and a different element. So maybe I would go with that? Maybe? Maybe. Okay, no, we see the passive abilities. It's just that none of Gustav's weapons have passive abilities. Okay. That's... like, not a single one? Didn't we at least get one? Well, obviously we didn't. Otherwise it would show, so no, we did not. So I'm thinking about, like, which weapon we should invest in the most. I kind of want to do this so that we can get the stains. Even though they're random, that may be not the best, actually, now that I think about it. Could go all lightning or all fire. Okay. Right now, I'm going all in on fire because... well, quite honestly, it just... with the burn damage, seems to be... doing incredibly well. So I kind of want to see how high this would go if we bring this also up to level 4. It's a bit less damage. Partially also because this scales with vitality and luck, and this scales with defense of all things, which I have not leveled on any of these characters. The free aim, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be using that with Lune that much. So I'm a little bit... yeah. But again, like, is the loss in firepower, in actual just pure damage, maybe worth the 1 less AP on fire skills? If we want to go all in? Or should I just stick with what I have leveled? Because it actually not just has the highest power, but also the random stains could be kind of useful. I'm very undecided on that one. For you, I actually think we're gonna go with a different element, just because, why not? I'm not sure how high we're gonna level things up. You don't have much. So... we're going to... upgrade this so that we have the extra effect on the critical hits. And then I'm really thinking that we just might be sticking with this for now. Even though I kind of wanna... I don't know, I kind of want to go all in on fire right now. But I'm feeling we're sticking with this for now. So we're leveling it up once. Maybe we should level up more. I'm gonna level everything that we're using to 5. Just because I feel like that's gonna be fine enough for now. And for expedition resources, we don't have... we have a lot. So, do we do the same thing again, that we go like 1-1-1? I mean, that is as boring as it can be, isn't it? But it is just... I feel like... again, the potential of going all in on one character doesn't really do much because you don't get like 50 actions per turn. Right? You can only do so much, so having all of the bonus effects on one character doesn't actually seem to do that much. And splitting it up would be more beneficial overall. Do you have something to say now that we have potentially got an entrance to the Gestral village?
Told you Gestrals were real.
Well, you were right.
You did not.
Well, I thought it.
And we also had that before.
How did the Gestrals survive out here?
I'm not sure.
I can't wait.
We also had that, so nothing new in that regard. Okay. So probably nothing new here overall. Nothing story-wise has happened that is important enough. So we're going into... it's entirely made out of their face shields. I thought it was rock at first. I didn't look at that. And more big canisters. These are metal with glass. Also you, are you not the one we saw in front of that one open area on the open world map? Wow, the village looks so cool. Is this your first time here? First time this life. I got revived at the sacred river not too long ago. I'm only 9 hours old. First time this life. The other Gestrals before the boss fight talked about Gestrals being in... Where was it? Hibernating. They said hibernating. So are the Gestrals just... I don't know, like... Do they have some kind of cyclical life that they live for a certain time, then they like shut down and then come back? I mean, I say shut down because again, they look like wooden robots. So I'm like, are they part of some kind of magical power cycle that they have enough energy to live this and this long, and then it just, they so to speak like die and go hibernate, and then at some point they get brought back? That's interesting. Thank you, little one. Time to train. You should train too. Whisper. I'm serious. You really need to train. We defeated your ultimate creations. We are fine. Probably. Maybe. Hopefully. Well... No stopping with the terrible levels now. Maybe we should actually put something in agility. More speed. Speed overall seems very useful. A lot of the enemies so far actually have gotten like multiple turns. And I feel like we should actually really try to maybe get ahead of that. Also, I actually, between episodes, read through stuff, and this ability right here, I was like, oh, it's kind of just like Spark. It's the same thing. The only difference is this gets a bonus when you are in offensive stance and switches you to defense. This gets a bonus when you are in defense and switches you to offense. But the point is exactly that. It goes back and forth. Like, I was like, oh, why should you have an ability like that if it's just the same? But the fact that it switches back and forth and has different bonuses actually makes them more powerful if you have both of them to switch back and forth, as opposed to if you just have one of them. And also, I then read on with what I really want to work towards. And I have been really using and liking fire and the burn debuff, and combustion just does medium single target damage, but consumes up to 10 burn for increased damage. I'm going to assume that it will deal more damage than the burn would do on its own, because otherwise it would be kind of useless to have an ability like this. So maybe we're going this direction. So I actually think I want those. And then we can also potentially... I'm not really using the offensive switch anymore. Yeah, if we're going all fire, maybe we go with something like this. And you don't have enough points. Okay. But yeah, maybe we go with full fire build. You're also all painted. I mean, your paintbrush heads, so... Me? I'm a nice brush. Doesn't mean I wouldn't go for a nice little brawl with you. It's going to be like this everywhere, huh? Well, that's not what we're here for. We're here for Chief House.
It's really a village of Gestrals.
They seem better at surviving than humans.
I guess intelligence is not a prerequisite for survival on the continent. Now to find the chief's house. Probably the biggest one.
Well, don't be this mean to the maybe somewhat questionable magical beings. But yeah, wait. Have we seen other things? No, like we saw that that pillar with all the newspapers on it. I don't know what you call them in English, but that was all in French, wasn't it? This is English. That's actually interesting. No, that's like really interesting because the Gestrals, they don't really talk normally. Which, by the way, I'm not entirely sure if I should read out everything they say or if I don't. Like, I don't in cutscenes, really, so... yeah. But again, like, they don't really talk normally, but we still understand them. So having different languages in written language is kind of interesting. Like, is that just an artistic choice, or does it actually have something... is this actually something that we can look into and figure something out about the culture? You guys are so slow. I went on many other adventures, and still I beat you here. Oh. We're not gonna be shopping with you? I mean, we're probably not gonna be able to do anything before we go in there anyway, right? We probably have to talk to the chief before we are really accepted, so maybe we just do that first. You may not come in. You may come in. Okay. Oh. At first I was like, oh, are they like... but like, no, the... why the hell... they seem very about fighting, and I guess in this case also being in tip-top shape. But this is still looking very weird.
Malito de warrior. Tu me ultimates acapatas?
So you're the warriors who demolished our ultimate Sakapatate.
It wasn't that strong.
Naru. Porque tuve mi respecto. Mi cosuli?
I see. Well, you've earned my respect. What can I do for you? Are you the chef?
Gororito bota? Tu poquiso le romali?
I am indeed the chef of our village.
Belle Expedition.
The name's Golgra.
There are so many questions I'd love to ask.
We need to get to the Paintress. Noko said you could help us cross the sea.
Humano. Pincorinco Paintress.
Humans still so obsessed with the Paintress.
Others have passed through here.
Belle Expedition. Katumatumaro.
A few of your expeditions every few years, hard to keep track. So a lot of the other expeditions made it this far at least, that's something. I mean, obviously because we see the flags everywhere, but still... they actually also made contact with the Gestrals.
Gororito bota? Tu poquiso le romali?
Do you not have your own boat? How did you get here in the first place? Well, that big boat is maybe inaccessible.
A white-haired man destroyed it.
Surimoto priva. Me respecto.
And you survived, my respect. Are you just saying that in general because the boat was destroyed, or, well, the ship was destroyed? Or is this actually implying something about that white-haired man is very, very dangerous?
You know him?
I should just read on and the game will answer for me. I don't have to think about everything.
Io sano villaggio. Quella fosse rito.
He attacked the village once. Some of us survived somehow.
Ok, sano vivo bota. Quella fosse rito eschie.
Okay, you have no boat. In that case, your best bet is Esqui.
Nima Cuba. Rico eschie korani sugama watero.
If you ask nicely, maybe Esqui can take you across the water.
So SKA exists.
Esqui. Blah. That is difficult to say.
Kimotira. Esquiero fotu poquiso.
Of course, Esqui lives not far from here.
Kinikako warrior litoga ki. Ikokio passwordito.
But only the greatest warriors are allowed through. You need a password.
Why?
Esquie tirarofo. Tupo esquiere o marifiso.
Esqui is very friendly, but Esqui could also accidentally eat you. What do you mean by accidentally?
Esquie kimabano fomigeri.
Esqui doesn't know its own strength sometimes. Well, then he could maybe accidentally crush us. Why does it have to be eating? There's something very different about that.
Amigis are responsibile. Kibarico que me esquie.
It would be irresponsible to let weaklings visit Esqui. But haven't we already proven that we are not that weak?
We already defeated your ultimate Sakapatat.
Ki ma sumi karatam.
Not good enough.
Rito te sakima reggiande tournamento.
You have to enter our legendary tournament to get the password.
Surimoto priva. Me respecto.
This is the Gestral way.
Aiko. Sano regendari warrioro.
You will be fighting our legendary warriors.
Zam zam. Herodura.
They are old, so it should be easy. But if you're implying that they're not the best anymore, then why would us winning show that we are strong enough? If you're... Huh?
Tomo de arena. Quiso refumido de expedizione.
Now I'm excited, let's see what you can do.
Luki to me stranger. Puki, nisu.
Oh, and you'll also fight the stranger. Yeah, that will be fun. Another survivor from the expedition.
The stranger?
Dumba kaka expeditiono. Kato matomaro.
Okay, enough talk. Go fight now.
Malito de warrior. Kume kuwa ultimate sakapatat?
Do you want to go to the arena directly, or do you want to beat up a few Gestrals around here first? We'll look around first.
Io sano villaggio. Quella fosse rito. Blofo.
Very well, the arena is on the other side of the village when you're ready. These are very different from like your normal little weird fairy tale beings from other stories. Which honestly, kinda cool. But also a little weird. Can we buy something on the bazaar? Expeditioners who haven't died yet, incredible. You might have what it takes to triumph over the most dangerous of Nevrons. We found plenty of dangerous Nevrons already. Ha, but have you fought the chromatic Nevrons? Probably not. They have terrible strength and a powerful aura. They wiped out entire expeditions on their own. So naturally we wanted to fight them too, but many Gestrals have gotten squashed. If you too yearn for glorious battles, then seek out these chromatic nevrons, hunt them all. Now go, make your people proud for the day you return to Lumiere. So, you know about us, like, where we are from even. Interesting. This sounds like a defeat every enemy and every special secret boss kind of quest. So probably like maybe some, after the story is finished, some extra exploration to finish this for 100% completion. But still, with how the rest of the Gestrals have treated us so far, I wouldn't have expected that they actually cared where we're from or stuff, but apparently they do somewhat. Isn't this stuff amazing? No, it's useless. At first it's amazing, then it's useless. Alright, have a good day. Pleasure doing business with you. I think a beatdown is in order. Oh, hello, good humans. How do you do enjoying the Gestral Bazaar? So far, actually, yes, because that was a very interesting conversation. It's okay. Great. I'm glad our eagerness for battle hasn't scared you away. Why? Are you desperate for clients? Oh, no. I have plenty of clients. They're just dead. So you don't have them anymore. Haha. Anyway, I have some useful items for you. For us? Yes, whether it's weapons or pictos, I cater to your every need. My name is Juju Bree, and I proudly announce that the expedition shop is back in business. So you have traded with the expedition prior, the expedition that came before us. Oh yeah, right, we can fight the merchant. Okay, the first thing that I want is just I'm gonna buy all the Lumina. Critical moment. 50% increased crit chance if health is below 30%. I am never the biggest fan of hyper modes or something like that. For the most part, because we have already seen it, right? Sometimes I dodge everything and sometimes I don't. I'm just not consistent enough at being good at something that this is something I can like go and rely on. So for the most part I'm more of a let's stay away from these type of effects. But we're gonna buy it anyway just in case. Maybe we will have a use for that at some point. And we can get upgrade materials. Okay, this is to level 3, this is to level 9. I don't see why we shouldn't. And then maybe we fight the merchant to unlock something new? Let's just see what it is. Oh yeah, we have to choose one character. I think Mael is the strongest singular character.
Ready to parry.
That was not how I expected that to go. Oh god, you are much more... That is a very, very weird timing.
prong. Fire.
Oh. You're really... like a strange kinda... Well, let's do the pierce. The big attack with far too much damage. Okay. You're attacking so much earlier than some of the other attacks.
Finesse and precision.
And this should be it. So far, the merchant battles are not that problematic. I got destroyed. Hehe. I have stuff you might want to buy. A new weapon. Light element. And based on the naming, this is for Gustav. We're gonna buy it. Hope you like what you see. Well, we're gonna compare. It doesn't scale with stuff that we have leveled that much. It's a puppet arm! Sure. We're gonna stick to what we have, but... I mean, it depends on what enemies are weak to here and there, right? Maybe we get to an area where we really need that damage type. And then it's always great to have it, right? I want to get stuff, but I've got nothing to trade. What's the currency here? It's a barter system, but no currency. Well... we just bought stuff with Chroma, or do you mean for this specific shop? You can trade Chroma though. As I said, we already did that, so... do you want some? Oh, but what use do you have for Chroma? We make Chroma offerings at the Sacred River, part of the rebirth process. Ooh! I think I talked about this before, that... what is Chroma? Like, potentially just an energy around us. I even said it could be like the weird, like, streaks of color that we've seen here and there. Interesting. Because we, Gestrals, can resurrect at the Sacred River. You guys knew that, right? Well, we heard about it. Interesting. My old patard says I'm too small a patard to fight Nevrons. You are too young to fight Nevrons. Encouraging children, always great, but not if they put themselves in danger. That's maybe the one thing where you should put your foot down and say no. Are you alright? I just traded all of my junk to get this. Professor Jumdish Curivris Chromatic Legumes. I am going to butcher so many of the French things in this game. I am sorry, but I'm trying my best. These are miracle vegetable... again. These are miracle vegetable... I'm gonna butcher the French. No, I'm gonna butcher the English, because that apparently is worse. These are miracle vegetable seeds from the city of Lumiere. From Lumiere, a classic swindler's trick. With these I become rich and finally own the bazaar. They'll see. Yeah, actually, like... how would you get these? I mean, the expeditions may bring something like food and stuff with them, but like probably not necessarily seeds, right? So where would you get them? Poor guy. Lumierans. Too bad Moshi's in hibernation. Moshi loved expeditioners. Knew more than anyone else about them. I got Moshi's notes somewhere if you're interested. Incredible writings and relics of a mysterious group of beings. I believe they are the ones Verso referred to as Lumierans. They are not a myth. Though my searching days are long past, I am grateful to all the new searchers who helped this old Gestral add to this marvelous and definitive collection of Lumierian writings. Moshi the Searcher, year 43. Fascinating, yeah. So, they're not a myth, so they kind of thought about us the way we thought about them. And I mean, the reason for it probably is just because we're apart by a giant ocean and other problems. And they are also hiding in here. No information came ever back from the expedition, except for the first one. And, well, the expedition isn't all the time, it's once a year, so we're not always here. So yeah, this makes some sense. This makes actually very good sense. I want to reassemble the Book of Old Moshi. You lot have been traveling around, yeah? You seen any of these writings? Oh, actually, show the expedition journals. Fabulous! Let me copy these. If you find more, save me a copy, will ya? Oh, but I'm not sure we'll be back anytime soon. Don't worry, I'll wait. Okay. Completionist rewards for all that also. But also, again, interesting that we are kind of stories to them. Again, it makes sense, but it's still... With how they have treated us, for the most part, I wouldn't have thought that we were that interesting to them. But I guess we're interesting enough for some of them. That old brush over there won't trade with anyone. I wonder what that's all about. Maybe he's just a jerk? I can hear you! Back off my junk, I won't sell you nothing. What do you mean? Will you or won't you sell me something? Means I'm calling the guards on ya. Got it. Backing off right now. Okay. Same conversation, so... Maybe we can become friendly with them at some point? What's up with their size differences also? Is it like actually a growing up thing, like when they get older? Because again... I wanted to say, well, they're made out of wood, but then again, like, well, wood can grow, like trees grow. Do they work like trees, even though they are... I mean, they're magical beings, so who cares, right? But anyway, still. Welcome. You humans might be interested in a very special weapon, Excalibur, the sword that surpasses all swords and shoots lasers. That is mostly only in Fate, but sure. What do you say? 1,000 chroma and it could be yours. I mean, it is probably a scam, but... I mean, I'll still want it. Didn't think you would be interested in a kid's weapon. It's a quest item, a wooden stick. Gestral kids are fond of good old wooden swords. Oh yes, right, we got Burgeon skin. I haven't talked about this yet. Maybe we can trade that with someone for something special? Do you have something more to say? Oh, sorry, I'm out of stock. Try me next week. Well, I said something about kids and danger, but like, maybe... No. Maybe I should have said yes, and then I could have given him the sword. Well, that's what New Game Plus is for, or just a second playthrough in general. Okay, what's up with all of this junk? Those are different markings. Those look more like pictos. Back to the language, potentially. I mean, is pictos a language, or is it just like... I mean, I guess they're kind of like magical runes?
We can use that.
Wow, all this way for that. That does not feel fully necessary. I kind of want to... But no, this other way seems to be completely broken off here. I thought we could maybe like go to other... Oh, we can't jump off. Not even from here. Nope. Okay. This... Give us all of your belongings, they are ours now? A shakedown, you don't know how to pick your marks, do you? Oh, we know, our marks are the peoples with fat pockets. Heh, wrong. Looks like we're about to give you guys a lesson.
Lune, watch out! I'm ready.
We have not come to fight,
On me.
but then again, you attacked us, so... Okay, we can't hit any of that. Okay, you don't seem to really have a weakness. Well, you will have a weakness in quotation marks, but it don't seem like you have a weakness that we can shoot. Or maybe we can slow you to get some more turns in. Oh yes. I wanted to parry more, now I'm not doing it again. God dang it. Do we just burn you? Actually, we can try the thermal transfer to generate more. Not that we're gonna use them, because we're gonna probably just... Yeah, just pierce. That hurts! Okay, we're sorry. Just for you, we'll trade the things we have. You can even pay with chroma. Spare us, please. Pretty convenient. I mean, you attacked us. We didn't want anything. You put this on yourself. But what do you have? Please take a look at our stuff, strong one. Okay, a weapon. Switch to virtual stance on breaking any shield. Interesting. Huh. That's... I mean, overall, interesting ability. But also very, 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 very interesting because we don't really... Like, normally we have to use our abilities. If we can get stance switches from other effects to potentially skip an ability to get a better bonus effect, that could be really useful. It's not something that I'm, like, super interested right now, but I'm going to buy it. I also would like to buy this. Recover 25% of health on hitting a marked enemy once per turn. Again, I'm not sure how useful it is, but having it would be great. I'm also gonna buy all the Lumina, and then we're gonna come back for that. Actually... Yeah, there's we can't sell, we can only buy.
Oh man.
That's partially very interesting, but also partially very disappointing. Interesting in the sense that it streamlines gameplay. Everything you get actually is useful for you, and you don't just pick up like little treasures that are just for selling or something like that. It makes it much clearer to have a overview over what you actually have. But again, it also means that, well, you don't really have any extra pocket money. You just have what you have, and that's what you gotta deal with. So let's take a look at this. Crits apply burn. Or switch to virtual stance on breaking any shield. Based on what we've seen from the Gestral so far, some of them had shields, so maybe this is actually gonna come in the tournament. It's another puppet arm. Because of course it is. Because of course it is. And we have the stun boost and the breaker. I'm not fully sure how we're really gonna make them useful that much. But we could just equip them because, you know, we can have other things, right? We can equip other abilities anyway. AP on jump counterattack, I'm still not entirely sure. What exactly do we have with you? We're not really gonna do basic attacks with you. So we're just gonna throw on the SOS shell. What else have we not leveled? We have equipped these two. Plus AP on breaking a target. That is not leveled. And staggering attack. Increase break damage on base attack. You know what? Sure. Let's level these. Or rather, like, unlock them so that we always have them. And then... Okay, the powerful for base attack is not something we can buy. +2 AP on dealing damage to a marked target. Because we have the marked shots, this actually might just happen from time to time, so why not? But I kind of really would like an empowering attack. We're not entirely sure what we're gonna take off for that. And then we're fine for now. But okay, overall the bazaar doesn't have too many things for us. I want to trade your stuff for my stuff. Your stuff is worthless. You're worthless. Wanna fight? No, I just stay here and look at your stuff. Okay, cool. Amazing conversational skills. Absolute peak. Like, wow. These could be philosophers. Locked in an, well, very intriguing debate about... I don't know. I don't have a metaphor. I'm just... And you're building more of your little... Well, you're actually building them, but like the one we fought, there were Gestrals inside. So these are like, I don't know, like mech suits. You actually have to still pilot them. Work, work, work. What are you working on? Shut up. Great talk. I need to do it faster. What are you building? Hehehehe. Okay, I guess. Kind of expected one of them to just like explain to us how these work. Because they're super proud of it. And we cannot climb ladders. Should have expected that actually. Because like we have the weird rope to go up places. If we could just have a ladder we probably would, but no. Hey expeditioners, wanna help build the next model of Paintress? Really? I was obviously joking. This task is way too complicated for pea-brained humans. Pea-brained? Who? What do they teach you in school? School? I don't know what that is, but it sounds cool. Well. Wow, this Gestral looks very depressed. How would you... Does the way it sits just tell you that it's down? Like, why would you think that? What are you doing? I do not know, I'm just hitting my head on these sacks. I'm designing a new defensive attachment for the next Paintress, but I feel like I'm not that great at it. Don't be too hard on yourself. Gestrals seem more excited by attacking than defending. I fear you are right. The shield design wasn't even our idea. We stole it from previous expeditioners. It may be an impossible job for me alone. You can do it. Believe in yourself. Right. I just need to figure out an attack plan, then we'll chow down on Nevrons for breakfast. Not that we eat Nevrons, of course, it is merely an expression. Thank you, humans, I'm feeling better already. I've gotten more support from you in the past few minutes than the boss has ever given me in his lifetime. How can I repay you? Don't worry about it. They also follow our movements, like the mimes. They're just not as creepy. But okay, they got the design for the shields from the expeditioners. So they really have interacted with the expeditions on more than just a little bit. Like they have really had like a cultural exchange even. Or something along those lines. Yahoo! I can sell stuff. You got chroma, yeah? Not that much anymore. Oh! Find a missing expeditioner to unlock this item in the shop. So we are going to find more. We can dress Gustav up as a sock puppet. Oh yes. And the hair. Love me this drop. Oh, this is. Why are all the skins except for the first one silly so far? Oh my this is so ridiculous. Is it more ridiculous than the glasses? I think we're going to go back to... we could also just have to... No. Oh, God. Oh, I'm not sure if I... Like, the story and all that seems very serious, but then you see stuff like that and it just makes you... I kind of forgot all the bad stuff for a moment. But I'm not sure if I want to, like, actually walk around with that when we get to, like, serious cutscenes or stuff. And then he just has a freaking brush on his head. Like, I don't think we need that. Maybe. Or if we do, then, like, you know, comment section. Just, if you want to see that, I don't mind fully. I just think overall it would maybe be better if we don't. They're building new sucker parts. Can't wait to see what they come up with. Yeah, I heard the new ones have laser cannons. I mean, they have already built actual normal cannons. So, I mean, do those cannons fire magic or actual normal ammunition? And a void sword, can you imagine? But that's great, but could they make sure these sucker plants only attack Nevrons? No, it should attack Gestrals too, so we can fight it. Good idea, let's tell them that. Fight, 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 fight. It's a wonder Gestrals have survived this long. I don't know. Maybe they work like Warhammer 40k orcs. There's just a lot of them and stuff just works out enough that they survive. No, my petard. Someone please help them down. Oh, that little thing up there. Well, we can't climb. We have to go up there. We would have to go this way, that way. Over there. And how would we go over there? Maybe we can... Isn't that the place where we actually wait? Can we... We need to go higher. Oh my god. The box shall be broken. Okay, we need to get up there. Maybe, then we could... Okay, that only gives us over there, but doesn't actually get us in there, it seems like. Okay, so maybe we have to climb this whole mountain. Maybe over there. Maybe we have to go over there. I mean, we haven't explored in... Also, I just noticed these are the bell in small, so... Did the Gestrals make the bell? Maybe we can go up there? When I was little, I swore I'd enter the arena as soon as I turned 30. My birthday was yesterday. And I'm so nervous I've started pulling all my bristles out. I'm too young to lose my bristles. You've got lovely bristles too, so you must understand my pain. Yes, I sure do. I mean... Yeah, that is what our hair on our head is, isn't it? We can also absolutely use it to paint, if we want to. I like looking at the ground all day. Whatever floats your boat. I don't have a boat. Never mind. Can we go up here? God, there's so many of them. Most of them don't really have anything for us. The guy next door says he is a philosopher, but I'm the real philosopher. Really? Show me some philosophy then. When the sun rises, the plants bloom. That's it. Quite honestly, that feels more like the start to a poem. Buy my books. No thanks. Get lost. Oh, great. Ah, there's an entire other place here, and no, we don't get up. Because that is not connected. It's connected over there. Turn back? Oh, that place. So we're not supposed to go there. Got it. We have established that I don't listen to that. So is that something we can walk on? Doesn't look like it. Is that something we can walk on and then go over here and then go back? Why is so much of that not actually something we can go on? It's for the most part just confusing. Why did I get a house with a view of the stupid theater? I want to be a real Gestral hero, not a pretend one like those brush heads running around their stage. What's a Gestral hero? Ah, a Gestral hero is an absolute battle genius whose combat prowess is so dominant that they can single-handedly protect the entire village against the foulest of Nevrons. So far, I don't think any single one of you can do that. God, we have an entire art school. Style? Huh? What I meant to say is, what a fashionable ensemble. I have some stylish pieces for sale, very à la mode. Come take a peek. But we need to find an expeditioner. Okay. Stay chic. Wait, we can go up there, but... Can we talk to everyone here? Oh god. This is never ending. This is our theater. We don't really do theater though, we mainly just fight on stage. Honestly, that is what we should have expected. Okay. They're watching so respectfully. Here I thought they'd already be shouting. Woo! Okay. They just don't shout all the time. Ooh, stuff behind the stage. Group of dots, group of dots. Let's dance. That is not the dance I was expecting. Wait. It's just... I can't. Whatever floats your boat. Okay. I don't know which Gestral invented theater, but they were a visionary. Isn't it just a smaller arena? You're a visionary. Yeah, they are not the smartest. But they don't have to be. They can be what they are, and that's good enough.
Perfect.
How do we get to the other side behind you? Oh, we can just go down there, probably. Now that I actually do that, have I ever tried to do this with other characters? Do they all do the freaking salto? Wait, she definitely does. Gustav, are you also flipping? Yes. The flip is part of the protocol. You cannot climb a rope without flip. You have to flip.
Interesting.
Hey. Okay, but nothing to do here so far. Are we gonna actually, like, help them make actual theater? Are we gonna be able to watch, like, a, I don't know, Gestral parody of Romeo and Julia or something? Oh. Honestly, I could see that, but also kind of no. An unbearable smell lurks away. Okay, I don't see anything special, but maybe we go there. Over there is the... You don't want to go there. Why? The daft old geezers building a casino, gambling and stuff. No fighting allowed. Games are cool, but no fighting? What kind of ridiculous nonsense is that? Makes me sick. Don't worry, I'm not gonna puke, like, right now. Maybe later, though. Can you puke? Oh, it's a golden building. We're gonna first look around here. We have still probably a lot of this place to go. In the palm of your hand I can read A Life of Fighting, which they seem to want to do all the time, so like that doesn't tell you anything. Yeah! Yay, scamming kids. Well, is it scamming if it's true? Because again, that seems to be the thing that they all want to do anyway. You have stuff in there. Can you get out of the way? Okay, maybe the one on the other side can tell us something. The Paintress, she will get us all. I thought Gestrals were not affected by her power. Oh, I know, I'm trying to speak your language. Another human group came here some time ago, and that's what they told me. Another expedition? Yeah, same ridiculous uniform. You remember their number, their name? No, they got beat up and left pretty fast. Which is more in line with what I was expecting from some of the things of how the Gestrals, like, treated us here and there, that they probably wouldn't really remember us because we're not... This is fine, because we're not that interesting to them. I'm surprised how many of them actually seem to, like, actually like the expedition. Are you okay? This is fine. Sure. That's, that is a shoe. Yeah, meme or not, are you sure it's fine because you're like made out of wood, or at least you look like you are? Are you okay? It's the same shoe. Okay, that's the arena where we're supposed to go. How big is this place? You must not venture there. Turn back. And we're... Oh, this is the Golden Casino. Am I crazy, or have we seen that symbol before with the cards? I may be crazy. I built all of this alone, I am classy, I am elegant, and yet they treat me like a monster. That's impressive, you're quite the hard worker. They will never understand. One day this place will be full of casinos and everyone will listen to jazz. I hope we'll be alive to see it happen. What I'm more interested in is... It's the same thing that the other buildings are made out of. You just painted it. It's all gold painted. That's still impressive. But like, will there actually be anything here? Like, can we go here at some... Hey, Expeditioner. Do you like to gamble? Well... I mean... Kind of. I knew it, I saw it in your eyes. If you're really the gambling type, you should be able to answer this correctly. Let's say that every time I hit, I have a 50% chance of dealing 100% more damage. What are my chances of dealing more damage in the long run? It's still a 50% chance. That's what a fool who doesn't like gambling would say. Like, but... I mean, it will literally even out though, won't it? What are my chances of dealing more damage in the long run? I mean, I guess we have to answer higher chance for him. Even though it makes no sense. Would I use some kind of statistics nerd? What do you want then? What a disappointment. Okay, I don't care. Correct, it doesn't matter because it just makes things more thrilling. Oh, that's what we're going with. A true gambler at heart, take this as a sign of our eternal friendship. May your battles bring you lots of excitement. Go forth, best friend. The gambler life chooses you. I can feel it. Well, I guess I'm not a gambler because I actually take a long time to think about the chances. Like, I legitimately on this account, on this YouTube channel, I've already played Star Rail. I don't just pull for characters. I a lot of the time really think about, okay, what are the chances, how successful will it be, etc. Is it worth it? And if it doesn't work out, is that okay, etc. Like, I'm not someone who's just like, let's just roll the dice. I'm really more thinking about it. So I guess I'm not a gambler like that. Okay, what was the thing we got? Roulette. Every hit has a 50% chance to deal either 50% or 200% of its damage. So we only have like a 25% chance to actually get the 200% damage. And a 25% chance to hit 50. Again, it's the same chance overall at the end. No, actually, we're losing less damage than we are gaining. We're doing double damage, but we're not losing all of our damage. So actually, in the long run, this will do more damage. It's just a straight up overall long time damage increase. But it's depending on how the chances roll, you could hit the 50% damage like 5 times in a row. Because that's how RNG works, that's how chances work. Just because the chance is higher or lower doesn't really matter. If a chance exists, it will happen. Especially in video games. Never let someone tell you, like, the chances are this and this high. It doesn't fucking matter. Games do whatever the hell they want. Because they are programmed to, well, the chance will happen at some point. And funnily enough, because it exists, it has therefore not just a normal value how we want it. The way things are programmed a lot of the time skew the values a little bit. And it's not like actual full perfect randomness. But yeah. Oh my god, what the hell is this? Come on, you big toothpick, fight me. I'ma beat you up. Taste my wrath! Brush kick! Prepare for my 1-inch punch. I'm gonna hit you so hard you're gonna crash headfirst into the ancient sanctuary already planted for rebirth. And you don't give a damn. You're on your way to the Sakapantart factory. I hope they choose me as a test weapon. You sound way too eager about getting beaten up. Oh yes, pain is life. Good for you. Okay. I mean, I guess that makes some sense. We still haven't found a way to get up there. So I guess we have to go from the... yeah, from the arena, actually. Probably, or something. Some other way. Like, this is the way, is it not? Probably. Can you lift us up?
What?
You guys coming to see the joust games? It's the newest trend in town. Nothing beats a good old fight to the death in the arena, though. Well, we're gonna make our way there, but we're probably only engaging in it next time. What the... Okay, these are all unpainted gestrals. Do they have like a different standing in the culture or something? If they're not painted? So, you guys up for some jousting? Not really, no. That's too bad. When we want a break from fighting, we joust. Best game there is. Jousting is still a form of fighting, though. Not everyone knows that, don't ruin the fun for them. My kiddo prefers jousting to fighting, so if he ever knows that it's just fighting with more rules, he's gonna have a meltdown. Okay. My hope is that one of these days everybody's troubles will be resolved through jousting. I mean, fighting is so the pass. I think I'll stick with the old method for now. We're not actually gonna see anything happen. That's... little disappointing, but... So what is the giant thing in the background then? Like, that definitely looks like one of your creations. Does it have any significance? I mean, it probably has, but like, are we gonna learn it? Okay, yeah, over there. Or not. How the hell do you get up there? We got a lot of injured right now. The Nevrons attacked not too long ago. I'd rather die than come back to the village injured. Looks beyond boring, sleeping all day up there. That's not the problem, I guess, but... maybe you just don't know better, or maybe that's just how you think. I don't feel like healing people today. Guess they will all die then. Yeah, it's no big deal. You're the worst doctor, and why are you so big? I ate a lot of Nevrons. You eat Nevrons? Just kidding. I was born with this terrible sickness that makes my bones grow every day. Isn't that just aging until you're at least like fully grown? Like, isn't that just the normal process? Every day I feel the excruciating pain of my bones pushing the boundaries of my flesh. Okay, no, that's not how it should feel. Every day I wish I was not born to suffer like this. So one day I decided I don't want anyone to suffer the way I do. I studied very hard, harder than anyone else, to become a doctor. Even if there is no competition here because everyone is dumb, I pushed myself through self-discipline. And I saved more than 10,000 of my fellow Gestrals. All the while suffering inside like no one else in this world. So don't tell me what I am. Don't tell me who you are. Because the most horrible thing you've gone through in your life, I go through every day. Okay, sorry. Wait a moment. How do you have bones? I'm not gonna think about it because honestly, I'm not sure if I should even take that serious. Welcome to the most boringest neighborhood in the whole village, the infirmary. I mean, who wants to heal their cuts? Keep your scars like a real Gestral to remind you of the beauty of battle. A bit too gloomy for me, thanks. Yeah, like real battle scars probably should be looked at. There could be something nasty that you don't know about.
Teo, 52nd Expedition. Man, I could barely think straight. Hulking Gestral broke my skull. What the fuck kind of friendly fight was that? Oh, I'm bleeding out, but their medic is bloody useless. He just keeps telling me about his bone problems. But I'm gonna die here, aren't I?
Yeah. I mean, are we surprised with how they are acting? They don't seem to be the brightest. They probably have no idea how to actually fix a human if they are actually bleeding, have their bones broken, etc. So, yeah, feels like what we should have expected. How do I get up there? Can you help me? We finally got him cornered. He's gonna pay this time. What did I do? Give me back my Gestral hero figurine. Yeah, you filthy thief, give it back. No, I didn't do anything. I hope this doesn't escalate for this poor guy. I think it probably will, because that's just a rope. And two Gestrals who don't want to speak with one another. What, you want to argue with me too? So everybody wants me to go, is that it? I don't know you. I didn't want him to be mad, I was only joking. But now it's too late to back down. So I'll stand my ground and pretend to be mad. Another exquisite conversation between two Gestrals. They really are. Oh, we found a way to get over. Then that means we can actually do this. Yay. Hopefully. Maybe. Oh no, I have to... Oh god, don't make me jump. We have to jump. Well, here goes nothing. I did not think we would make that. I'm not coming down. Okay. Thank you, this little patat was just reborn the other day. They're still a little thick-headed. You've earned yourself a trip to the arena, patat.
Nimbo?
Huh? Oh my god. No. Hey, should we enter the arena like that? I'm not so sure I should. I mean, for this area, I think being a bit unserious might be completely fine, but I kind of just think that I don't necessarily want to be doing that. There is so much more still. How big is this place? There was that one area that was supposed to not go to that I didn't go in. The one way up. And, I mean, we have a flag before the arena. We're training. Training. We stay focused. Focused. To match up with the best. The best. We do it for Golgra. For Golgra. Okay. Hey, Dominique Giant Feet gang here. We're fans of Bertrand Big Hands, but don't call me Patard. Dominique has bigger feet than that brush's hands. What do you mean? Bertrand's hands are so big he could grab the Paintress and powerbomb her from the stratosphere. I'm a Julian Tiny Hat fan. Okay. I mean, interesting that you name your arena champions after which part of their body is bigger or smaller than anything else instead of giving them the normal titles. I don't know. I don't know, like Julian the Invincible or something. You know. Test your mind. And it's Ono Puncho, like one punch. Huh? Rules are simple. You get one hit. If you deal 9,999 damage, you win a prize. But remember, once you hit me, the battle's over, so make it count. Alright, hit me. I don't think I can do that, so no. Wow, you're the most boring person ever. Fine. Never gonna hit you, but we can't do that much damage. I mean, what is the hardest hitting thing that we have?
Fire.
Yeah. Wait, that was it? Yeah. This is something we have to do when we're like max level or something. That's a late game thing. Expedition 20... Expedition 52. Why? I'm not gonna question that. I can't read numbers, apparently. I came to see Mathieu de Colossus. I hope he's coming, though rumor is he's a mere bristle of his former self. Shoe. It's the same shoe once more. What does the shoe mean? It's also the same interior. And no, I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, they copy and pasted. Like, have you seen how many freaking places this village has? I think it's kind of fine if they do that. Hey humans, I suggest you turn back. This place is not for the faint of heart. Why? What's happening here? You know how we Gestrals love a good fight? That's an understatement. Heh, yeah, that's right. See, this here's where we come when we wanna go full brush mode. You got me? It's a designated no-rule zone, so you've been warned. I mean, I ran through here once, and I saw the parts, but... Okay, so this is your, like... You just go all out and... then leave each other here? Come on and fight, you prick! No, you approach, stinkard! Okay, so they just... And you just stand here? Hello. Hello. Do you want to trade some cards, my good sir? Yes, in a most discreet but respectful manner, I hope. Indubitably. That is not an all-out fight, and we went to the golden part. Okay. We can actually talk to you. Felipe! I know where you're hiding. Come here so I can put you down, you brush-headed twig. Shut up. Come here, you filthy brush. Bastard. Sure. This place holds a great deal of dung. Why? Is that more an expression or is that actual? Because, like, if it's actual, then why? What for? Were we here already? I think we were, actually. Yeah, that's the theater. Yeah, this is the first time how we even went into that place. Okay. I would say that's good enough for now. Well, as always, hope you enjoyed. Till next time, when we enter the arena and have to beat up some of the Gestrals. And maybe find another expedition member that has survived, which I'm going to assume right now is an expedition member of our current expedition and not like an expedition member of an older one, because they called them, well, they called them stranger. So I'm going to assume it's someone who is new here. But yeah, as I said, that shall be it. Goodbye, till next time.